Y'all can't see I got a little heater and everything. Janice, I know you listening to me. Can you hear me? Janice, can you hear me? I'm guessing Janice can't hear me. Okay, thank you. I knew you would answer me first, so I asked you. All right, some deer might run around here behind me, y'all. Okay, I'm outside because it's sunny. I got y'all kind of far away because in real life I don't want to talk about it. Let me see. Okay, thank you. Oh wow. Okay. All right, y'all see them little, y'all can't see it, so I ain't gonna tell you. All right, let me put them down. I'm trying to see, do I need to come? Do I need to come forward? All right, y'all see I got my winter hat on, aka hair hat. To everybody who said that, yeah, mama. Bring y'all over here. I thought it was gonna be a lot colder out here. Hello, and welcome. Y'all got here earlier than I did. Okay. I hit uh I hit go live and when I was trying to hit done. And it was supposed to let y'all know I was coming a little bit later. Okay. Which is now. But then. Okay. See, that's because I was doing it on two uh different devices. Flippity skippity. Hello and welcome to Conversations with Denise. These Dolores, and I keep saying Denise. I was watching the video back last night and I saw that I kept saying Denise. It's Dolores. Sheesh. Okay, let me get my little heater. I got my little heater down here. Okay. Got me a heater, honey. I'm not gonna play with this wind today. Make sure my heater can breathe. All right. So welcome. The reason why y'all wasn't supposed to be over there, y'all was supposed to be over here, is because my intro music is over there. Again, Dolores. Okay. Uh I stayed up here yesterday and I did almost 11-hour live because my husband was out of town. So I just stayed up all night partying on the YouTube. Okay. You all right back down here? Put that to the side a little bit. Okay. So I have that whole live right here on my tablet because I edited on YouTube. Uh Today's topic, costumes on a budget. Okay. And how I come up with the ideas for my skits and how I uh put together my costumes with just stuff you see behind me, scraps, old things laying around the house, and some things I get off Amazon, inexpensive things from Amazon to do different skits. It doesn't take much. Uh, there's actually a YouTuber who does entire skits where he's impersonating a mother. Okay, he impersonating a. I'm gonna go with Black Mama. Okay, because and he wears a brown bath towel on his head as if it's hair. Okay, and he has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Okay, so it doesn't, like I was telling y'all in my other anytime I'm on this camera, I'm telling you that it doesn't take much to get started on YouTube. Just your phone, and so even if you have most phones, you can buy a little. The case has a stand on the back, so you already got something to kind of stand it up. You prop that phone up, you turn that thing on, you got your 50 subscribers, you push that live button, and you get to work. Okay, that's it. Okay, so a lot of the costumes that I got off Amazon. Now, this was before Halloween because the week right up on Halloween, uh, they marked up all the costumes. Okay, and I don't know why it was the week right before Halloween, but specifically, but it was okay. So I'm sure there's something on their side where they are determining that they looking at the analytics for their shop and they seeing that that's the best time to hike up the prices. People are probably like last minute trying to get costumes and different things like that. So the prices increase. I had some costumes. I had a top hat man with a full suit in my cart for $13.99 on Amazon. And within that first week of Halloween, the 7 days right before it, it went up to $43. Okay, so that's the difference in getting it when you don't need it, and then using it later. Okay, so I just try to get things in advance. So like right now, so when I do the drunken leprechaun, I want to hear it. So when I do the drunken leprechaun on in March, then right now that costume is $7.99. Okay, right now. So it won't put me outside of my budget each month for what I want to spend, what I want to invest in costumes, or what I want to invest in for items to just kind of make a scene in my kitchen or whatnot for the cooking portion of my show, right? So so getting things in advance, that's really, really important, okay? Everything good down here? Look, I'm seeing heat waves. And so there's that part. Then there's some things you can get on Temu, but Temu is really, it's a one hitter quitter with the quality of things that you're gonna get over there. You might be able to use that item one time. If you're skilled at sewing, then you'll probably be able to repair items that tear and rip or stain or whatever because you're really good at patching things up. But as far as me, I do so, okay, but I don't I'm not a seamstress. So there's a difference between hemming the leg of a pants, hemming the leg of a pair of pants, shortening the leg of a pair of pants, lengthening the length of a skirt or something like. There's a difference between that, putting a button on a shirt, than there is creating an entire outfit, sewing an entire pair of pants, sewing a jacket together, knitting a sweater together. There's a difference between patching and actually being a seamstress, okay? And so that I am not. So for me, the costume either need to make sense for me budget wise, or it needs to uh, be inexpensive enough that should it tear or be damaged, I can do a quick patch job on that or something like that. But if it's too intricate, if it's taking too much detailing for me to just throw something together, then that's not my lane. Okay, my lane is patchwork, cardboard, construction paper, crayons, markers, pens, tape, things of that nature, and things that are just kind of around my house that I already own. And one of the plus sides for me is because I already own a store, okay, an online store. I already have some products, some materials laying around that or in storage here in my garage where I have everything rack on racks that that I'm able to do, grab a few things, make a costume really quick and be on with it, okay? The day I did the fried chicken, that bucket that I made out of index cards. So I took index cards. I took a red marker. So I got the index cards at Dollar Tree. They were $1.25. Then I got a pack of markers. They at Dollar Tree too. They're $1.25. And then this is stuff I already had though. So I grabbed the index cards. They have tape. So I got that. And then I just, they sell a popcorn bucket, and I could have just as easily taped a index card to the front of that popcorn bucket and just wrote on there fried chicken and just let the bucket be square, because that's what shape their popcorn buckets are. Okay. Just as easy to do it that way too. So for about I, maybe $3, because what I did was, well, let's say it was $5 to make the little chicken bucket, but I'm getting multiple uses out of the index cards. Okay. So I took a used box that I had got a delivery in, and I drew bone shapes on it with a marker and cut that out, right, out of an old cardboard box. Now I taped all that together and put a bag of old party supplies I had in the back to prop everything up. And that's how I actually made that little chicken bucket. It might have took me 10 minutes, maybe, because of the cardboard. And the cutting of the cardboard is so hard, right? So that part. As far as like the apron you saw me get that says your opinion is not in the recipe, because I kept getting so many uh and I'm not putting this on the audience, because actually it's on me to be paying attention to the audience. Uh so I pay attention to the audience, and uh the they have so many opinions and so many suggestions about what you should do when I'm trying to put my cooking videos out, right? So I got that apron off Amazon. Now that apron, I think it might have been $10.99, because I'm not out here buying expensive things. It's unnecessary to do that. Okay. Even if I was doing full on anime cosplay, game streaming, or whatever, uh, it doesn't take that much to come across comedically or to come across quirky. Okay. It's really inexpensive. You don't have to be out here trying to make sure you have the perfect time period. Oh, my costume must have the exact time period I'm trying to convey. Okay. It doesn't take all of that. Okay. You can get that stuff now. If you at that level, you can get those things off Etsy and different specialty costume shops. Some of them are coming out of China and different things like that. So you need to be careful with sizes when you're getting things from overseas. Okay, that's very important. Um, but as far as getting things off Etsy, they're gonna be custom made, but it's gonna take a lot of time for you to get those products. Okay, because it's handmade material over there. Okay, your costume is being hand stitched and beaded and all of that. So if your level that you're trying to be at is not what I've had some commenters say, bargain basement level, then you're gonna want to invest a little bit more time in either acquiring the skill to sew and put together costumes, or you're going to want to make sure you're looking at good quality costume shops where your budget is going to have to be a lot bigger, because I think a really good quality costume is around $100 a piece. And I don't know if that most of the time that doesn't include your accessories, okay, to really pull off a time era piece. Since I'm an older woman, I'm 47 years old, and I'm in menopause, it's important to me that the costume be light and airy, because I get hot quickly. I sweat a lot, okay? And so I want to make sure that I'm not, if I'm spending money for a expensive time period piece, it's gonna have to be made where I can breathe in it. And most of those pieces are good quality material, so they're gonna be too hot for me. So that's another reason why you get the bargain basement effect when you see me doing my different cosplay costuming for my cooking videos. So they're gonna look like budget friendly, because they are budget friendly. Okay. And that's important when you first starting out a YouTube channel. You're not making any YouTube checks, okay? So if you want to reinvest, once you become monetized and you want to reinvest in costumes, once you start getting good YouTube checks, that's important. That's good. That's a bonus to go ahead and reinvest your money into your channel. But at this time, I'm not monetized, okay? And shout out to Nathan Miller and Larry Duncan who came up with this series. Shout out to Nathan Miller for being a supporter of mine who's making it possible for me to order some new things for my channel. Love ya, sweetie pie. Okay. Um. So on that, on as far as costuming goes, as far as my do I buy footwear? Look, if you have an area where you're shooting your videos where people can see all the way down to your feet, you're more than welcome to go all the way into costuming. The only reason I don't do the footwear is because my lives are so long when I'm doing the roasting and gagging as chef roast and gag. They're usually about 2 hours to 3 hour lives. So I'm on my feet that entire time. So for me, the footwear I wouldn't even consider that as an expense for me at this time. Okay. Because my videos are just too long for me to be in a pair of high heels for 3 hours standing, and my movement is limited. So it's almost as if I would be pacing for 3 hours in a pair of high heels. Guys, that is strenuous on the legs and the feet. And if I didn't mention it already, I'm not a young lady. Okay. Okay. And they feet be hurting too, because I was a young lady wearing high heels all the time. And please believe, soaking them feet, rubbing them feet, putting peppermint lotion on them feet, taking care of them feet is important when you're wearing high heels. Because when I didn't do that, then I developed a bone spur, which is called a bunion. And so I have a slight bunion on one of my feet from wearing extremely tall wedge heels. Okay. So that footwear for me, it's not going to work for me. But just because you don't see me wearing footwear as a part of my cosplay does not mean you can't include that in what you would do as far as your cosplay is concerned. Okay. Um, with as far as budgeting around what I'll be cooking. So what I originally started out with was going to Dollar Tree and getting set my budget at $10. So for 2 videos, so $10. So 2 meals out of $10. That's how I started. Okay. And you can, it was each meal would be $5. So if the ingredients were more than $5, I didn't allow myself to go over $10 for each meal. Because if you're going to be doing cooking videos and you cooking, but you're not seriously eating, or you cooking and you're not catering after you cook all this food, you're gonna be wasting money. So that is why I make most of my videos budget friendly meals, because one, I don't eat most of those things on a regular basis. Okay, honesty. And two, uh, I don't want to be. I'm investing more into the YouTube channel than the YouTube is investing into me. So in that case, what we call being above water financially is called being in the black. If I did videos where I was going out spending 25, 50, not even more than $30. Let's say I was just spending $25 on each one of those meals. Guys, that's over $800 a month just to promote YouTube videos. It's not realistic. Okay. So make sure when you're trying to put together your YouTube videos, when you're trying to come up with your ideas for what you want to do with your YouTube channel, especially if you're going to be doing any kind of costume, game streaming, Twitch, cooking, costume, and cosplay, and reaction videos, or cosplay with, how you comment, you review reality shows. So your costumes need to be budget friendly. That's all I'm saying. If you a person who's starting out right up on top and you good and you flush money wise, okay, and you can spend that kind of money on costuming, then by all means do what you want. So all I did was turn on my phone. I bought a $15 camera stand from Amazon to hold my phone, the one you see holding it now. I bought another one later on uh to hold my iPad. Okay. So I had two because I had reached 1,000 viewers on TikTok. So I was able to go live on TikTok and go live on YouTube. So on YouTube, you only need 50 subscribers, but on TikTok, you need 1,000 subscribers. Okay. And they have tutorial videos over there to show you how to speak in your videos. And YouTube has a lot of free material to teach you how to speak in your videos, the steps you would need to start your channel, and whatever you would need to do as far as background material, background work in the YouTube studio area to kind of edit your videos, read your analytics, and understand all that. All that stuff is free right in the YouTube studio. So once you get to your 50 subscribers, you'll be able to watch some tutorial videos that'll show you how to set your channel up just right. And also, even though I'm not looking in the chat, okay, I'm just holding my iPad. You'll be able to, from the YouTube studio, control your comment section, and you'll be able to limit what can be said in your comment section. And if you you can limit words, you can hide people from your channel. You can add and eliminate moderators, and you can set the stage where if you don't want to be able to see any commentary at all, you can just turn those live chats off, and you won't even have any commentary at the end, at the bottom of your videos. Now that's if you want to go live. So if you're not going live, you can also do the same thing where you won't be able to see any comment sections. You can turn comments off on your video. You can turn off your likes and dislikes. You can hit that button and it'll turn it off. All of that stuff is in YouTube Studio to help you with your channel. Okay. And as far as the wigs that I get for my cosplay, most of the time, okay, let's say I'm doing a character and the character that I'm doing is not an actual person. Okay. What I'll do is I'll go find a cartoon version of that person. So like you know, like there might be costume ideas that where people have already done this for like Halloween or costume parties and stuff like that. You can get a lot of ideas from that. But most of the time when I'm coming up for what my props are going to look like, I look at the cartoon version of things, and then I create a costume or a prop, you know, some extra item. uh I'll use a costume form of that, so I can just scribble it up with some markers or something inexpensive. I'm just trying to tell you how to do it budget friendly. Okay. um so that was that. And the first full costume that I actually purchased was my fairy costume. um I already had the wigs, okay, but that was the first full costume I actually bought that I didn't put together from old clothes in my closet or old costume that I had worn in previous Halloweens, because I really do like Halloween a lot, okay? So as far as the wigs, I try to keep them under $27. And the reason for that is if the wig is too expensive, then that's going to be a greater investment, right? And we talking budget friendly. So I have over 30 wigs. So that would have been a lot of money I invested if I had went out here trying to buy wigs that look like real hair, or trying to buy wigs that look, oh, they look identical and perfect for the costume that I'm going to do. Why bother with that? I'm going to be up here 1 hour, 2 hours, and that costume is going to go back in the back of the closet until the next time I need it for a food video. Okay. It's not going to be something I'm using on a daily or regular basis. So it's no reason for me to invest a bunch of money to impress a bunch of people that I don't know. And if that's their desire, they won't be my audience anyway. So it'll be a waste of my time. Okay. So make sure you're keeping your budget friendly. You can use cardboard to cut out a wig or a hair shape, and just pin it to your head with a paper clip. Tape it to your head with some tape. Run a string through each end of it and tie it around the back of your head. You don't have to spend a lot of money to start your YouTube channel. All you need to do is be creative. And even if you aren't creative, then you can be good at copying other people. I've heard this today that like, okay, I don't like when people copy when other people copy what I do. They should do their own original thing. None of us are out here doing our own original thing. And that's even in real life, okay? And functioning regular daily life. We are mimicking, copying somebody else. So don't get discouraged by people saying, I don't like that you did exactly what I did. You could never do exactly what somebody else does because you're not them. Your idea is always going to shine through. Your character is going to shine through. Your personality is going to shine through. And your consistency is going to be different from theirs. So don't ever get discouraged by doing what somebody else is doing. Okay. So most of the wigs you see me wearing are under $10 wigs. You can get some wigs that just look horrendous once you get them in your hands. And I'm betting more than 50% of the time those wigs gonna come from Temu. And the reason why that's gonna be is because Amazon and Temu, they do free returns. So if somebody will buy a wig, they'll wear that wig. They'll either hate it, wore it, or just wanted to get it to just wear for one day. And then they'll return those wigs back to Amazon or to Temu. And Temu and Amazon are part of a liquidations business too. Now, companies, when you return things back to Target, Walmart, and things like that, those items are part of a liquidation that companies do. And I'm telling you this because that's part of my store business that I run. My store is a resale store, and the reason it's resale is because it is a liquidation auction business. I have bought Amazon returns at auction. I have bought um, Temu returns at auction, Walmart returns at auction, Target returns at auction. I'm talking about Ethan Allen, everybody. All of those stores do liquidations behind the scenes, okay? Not everything is about a customer approving of something and taking it out of the store. Money is also made on the back end, okay? So I buy these auctions and a lot and get a lot of items from that. So that is the reason why you might get some wigs and different things from Amazon that look like crap. Is because they've been worn and sent back multiple times. I'm serious. Okay. So I always make sure that I'm not putting myself out above my budget when it comes to my wigs, when it comes to the items I'm ordering, and as far as costuming and the materials, even to put my own props together. I was saying on Halloween that I went to the thrift store, the Goodwill, and Savers to get most of my props because they have those items laying around for resale. Those are used items. And a lot of the things they pull out the month before Halloween, you can get a lot of good props. Like I got that hammer that I had on Halloween. I got that little sledgehammer for $2 at the Goodwill. Okay. So we talking about keeping the budget low, the budget friendly, so that you can start your YouTube channel the way you want to start. And I'm just talking about people who want to be theatrical, cosplay, costuming, some kind of joke, gag, or prank. Okay. If you're doing educated material, you can buy costumes that look like a teaching professor. You can buy costumes that look like men in smoking, with smoking jackets and different things like that. It just depends on if you want to add costuming into your YouTube channel. If you don't and you just want to do what they're doing now, which they're saying my generation, Generation X, is changing the way that the YouTube layout looks. And people like more intimate videos where they're just kind of getting to know you. They're in your life, seeing your life where you're just going to the grocery store on a regular basis or you're just sitting in a room on your couch. That's the new vibe. They're calling it easy mode, guys. Okay. So these were some of the original videos that I did. If you go back on my channel about 2 months ago when I started, you'll see that most of my original videos, I was out here in my garden. I don't have the bird feeders in now, but the birds were all behind me all the time because I have two bird feeders here and I have a lot of chipmunks and different things because I'm in a wooded area. Okay. So YouTube is changing a lot. So if you get in now, just sit yourself down in front of a wall and just start talking. Very easy, very budget friendly. Anytime you're ready to take it up, you can do that. But as far as what my plan is my plan is if it's not a YouTube check involved, then it's always going to be budget friendly. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, that was some tea. Okay. And while I drink some of mine. All right. So guys, that was my point right there of this video. Come in and let you know how I do my costuming, the way I come up with those ideas. Sometimes as far as the costumes are concerned, they're based on whatever food I'm cooking. So I guess your costumes could be based on whatever game you're streaming, whatever topic you're talking about. You could add costuming to that too. So if I'm doing fried chicken, then I'm gonna dress as a fast food worker. If I'm doing fairy bread, which I did the other day, and French toast, then I dressed as a fairy. When I'm doing any type of Hispanic Latino meals, then I dress as a sombrero, a mariachi band, band man, the mariachi man. Okay, mariachi. Okay, and when I do items that are considered all American foods, then if I'm not dressed just as Dolores, then you'll see me in some type of offshoot of that. Okay, I could dress as I could dress as up as the So I did the Muffin Man when I made muffins, right? And the twist on it is right. I'm black. I'm from the country. I'm from the hood. So I took it and I used Master P's music in order to make the song, the theme song, or the opening song intro for my video. So I come out to music in different costumes. Okay. Now, if I decided to do my videos where I didn't engage with the audience and these were just uploads, right? I didn't do lives, then you'll probably be more comfortable just recording by yourself and then uploading your videos because you won't have an audience and you won't feel put on the spot. And also you won't have to deal with a lot of heckling and trolling while you're trying to concentrate on putting your material out and educating people on whatever it is you're doing. No matter what, you guys, no matter what you're doing on YouTube, you are educating people. Okay. Um, there are people in different countries that are watching you. There are people living different lifestyles that are watching you. And there are people that live in areas that have never seen people like you. So you're going to be an example no matter what you say or do out here on YouTube. Okay, people are watching, and more of the world is watching now, and they're children. Most of them are under the age of 15 that are mostly on the internet and in social media today. So I try to keep that in mind. I advise you to keep that in mind. If that's your audience and you're aiming for that, you're gonna win out here. But most of us are going to catch some of that no matter what, okay? Because we have no way, it's on YouTube to regulate their platform. It is not on you to regulate YouTube's platform. You can only do what is within your ability to do on YouTube Studios, okay? Everything else is going to be the energy you put forth to your audience and the energy that you transmute from your audience if you're going to do audience engagement. All right, so I just want you guys to keep that in mind as far as deciding to do costuming, cosplay, game streaming, or cosplay informational videos. I and that goes from financial videos all the way up to even political videos. You can do costuming and deliver any message you want. So don't let your serious topic hold you back from adding a little fun, adding a little spice to your videos. Okay? All right. And that's it for my version of Conversations with Dolores. Dropping those tips off to you. I hope you enjoyed it. And now we'll get into the chat. And let's see what you guys have going on today. And we can talk a little bit. I won't hold you long. We have about 20 minutes left in this live. So give me what you got. And let's see what information you want and you have to and for Dolores. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in. Look at my hot tub bottom rolled all the way to the end of my backyard. I need to go get that, but I ain't. All right. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. Let me see what y'all got going on. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Hey there, and welcome. This is my series, Conversations with Dolores, where I give you tips. We talk positive mindset. We chit chat. We might even gossip a little bit. Who knows? So I hope you enjoy this series as I put it together as a part of my channel where you'll get a variety of different things where I'll be doing comedy skits, sketches, sketch comedy, cooking, cosplay, cosplay comedy, smack talk, and your mama. Okay? So if you can take a joke, then you'll get some jokes over here at Chef Roasting Gag. She cooks and roasts. So thank you guys so much for coming. Let's see what you guys are getting into today. Hello, hello, everyone in the chat. Good to see you today. We are in the afternoon. I am not in the mornings today. I did a almost 12-hour live yesterday. So I had a lot of editing to do on that one to get it down. And it's not that it was a lot, but I don't know. Maybe my computer processor is a bit slow. I don't know. It was taking forever. So now I'm here on the live talking to you guys and trying to see what you're getting into. So let's see who we got in the chat. We have Will Archery. Will Archery. Wild Archery. I'm sorry. We have BB67 or 6V. Hello. We have U0012. Hello. We have Amina's Closet, Amina's Crochet. Hello. We have Channon's So Old. Hello. And Paper ID 369. How are you? Okay. We have Black Queen. Hey girl, what's going on this morning? Oh, afternoon. We have Nira Gore One, love from India. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Where did I put my thank you sign? Thank you, Nira. We have Trollstein. Her hair looks like she just picked a bunch of, okay. Thank you so much for coming. Hello. We have Nick Shearer. Hello, Nick. And thank you so much for coming. We have Rayhan Shah. I'm in Illinois, Rayhan. Thank you, Janice, for saying that I look beautiful. Thank you. Hello from Russia. Hello there. And thank you so much for coming to my channel. This channel is called She Cooks and She Roasts, hosted by Chef Roasting Gag. You'll see morning motivationals, conversations with Dolores, which is where you are today. And over on Chef Roasting Gag's cooking show, they roast, gag, mock, joke, and get at trolls. So in those episodes, you'll have a lot of fun just acting bad, having fun. Okay. Ria said something about the election. VJ Yadav. Hello. Okay. Uh Rihan Shah. Hello. Thank you for coming. Syed Azuish says, where are you from? I'm from Arkansas. Hello, mama. Good morning. All right. Let me go back down to the bottom of the chat. Rah rah. Hello. Mr. Raddington the fifth. Hello. Chris M, hello. Debbie Krushank, hello. Maud Talha, what is my motivation? My motivation is a self-expression to bring real comedy back to the internet where it has been banished due to sensitivity cancellation and just self-expression. I like to express myself. I love costuming. I love cooking and taking care of my family. And you'll see me cooking in my kitchen uh, and having fun. And just like anyone else, to get to know new people and for new people to get to know me. Thank you for coming. Rui Pereira, hello from Portugal. Hello. Hey, and welcome back. Thank you so much for coming. You're so awesome. Thank you. Jackie L from France. Hello. Good to see you guys. Wow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. And welcome to my channel. And thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you. Bonjour. And thank you so much. So I was just up here to tell you guys about how to do costume and cosplay and to build your confidence up to be able to get on camera and do your YouTube channel without getting stuck down in the chat and riled all up. If that's something you can't handle, then I suggest you get moderated really deeply or get really restrictive about your channel. But if you come over here, you're going to get a weekly dose of what it's like to handle and feed the trolls. And maybe you'll learn a little bit of something, I'll learn a little bit of something, and those trolls will learn something too. We're going to see what this turns into, guys. We won't bet, we won't run away, we won't turn back. We're going to keep pressing forward because we can do it. And it doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. Okay? Okay, nobody really. Hey, baby, thank you so much for being over here. Thank you, sweetie pie. Thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate y'all coming through and help me with my chat room. I appreciate it. You help me craft the environment that we want for conversations with Dolores, the ones that we need for Chef Roast and Gag. I appreciate it a lot. Oh my gosh, Italy. Ciao. How are you? Goya, Poli. Jackie L says, what state are you in? I'm in Illinois, in the United States of America. Okay. I had to learn that there are a lot of American phrases that I say on my channel that are not, they don't translate in other countries. And that's fine. Just remember some good old horrible American TV and you'll get a real understanding real quick. I'm not in Chicago, but I am in the same state as Chicago. Okay. I'm about an hour outside of Chicago. Hey, Ron McDunn, and thank you for coming. Thank you. Okay. Okay. In line at the DMV about to snap on these people. You know what, Ron? That DMV is something else, right? It really does test your patience. It tests your patience. And you need a lot of it. Okay. I dread going to the DMV every time it's time to go. Okay. As soon as my husband mentioned it, I'll be like, what? It's gonna be a stressful day. But you know, you here and I'll be here for another 6 minutes or so. So you'll get a little bit of relief and then you gotta get out here in these YouTube streets and get you something else to do while you wait. Okay. And good afternoon to you. Mama Mia Italia. Okay, nobody really. And thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. So if you guys have nothing further for me, then I'll go ahead and summarize. and end this live. All right. Anything else? Any other questions? The Thompson. Okay. Thank you so much, Jackie. I'm in the United States of America and I'm in the state of Illinois. I'm in the northwestern part of Illinois near Wisconsin. I am 47. Oh, okay. One life man. I am 47 years old. Yes. Illinois is in the Midwest portion of the United States, the middle and up north. Okay. All right. Oh, well, thank you. It's probably the sunlight. I'm in the stage where we're going into winter, so I still have, in the summertime we're a little browner because of we get more sun. So I'm a little browner in the summertime than I am in the wintertime. So I have the faded spots on my skin. I was trying to let y'all see the backyard on my skin where I'm changing colors. Okay, because I be in the house. It's winter. Winter is coming. Okay. Oh, thank you. It's probably a little hoarse because I did a 10-hour live, almost 12-hour live yesterday. Hey, Olivia, how are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Mac Dudes, I keep missing your lives, man. Yesterday I was on live all day. So you were live and I was live too. So I missed your live, but I won't be here long today. Just this is a 1 hour live. Conversations with Denise will be about 30 minutes to 1 hour, and then that'll be the end of that. That's the way this series is gonna work, you guys. There will not be a long hangout. Okay. All right. So to summarize what I was saying, uh, so starting YouTube does not have to break the bank. You probably already have everything that you need to go ahead and start a YouTube channel. There are even channels out here that play with toy food. There are channels that are just toy dolls. All of those things you can get at Dollar Tree. At one point, I was going to do a channel that was just stickers, where I would put a sticker on my thumb like a puppet show, and the stickers would talk to each other just like a puppet show. Okay, so there's so many different ideas for things that you can do on YouTube, but I want you to be really clear on this one. As I stated it towards the end, you are educating people no matter what. Even if you're just singing on the internet, you are an educator. Someone is learning from you, if nothing else, but the confidence to get online and give it a go at being a YouTube content creator or a internet social media content creator. Okay. You're either inspiring people, educating people, or showing people a difference of opinion. But either way, you are in the driver's seat. You are in charge of your channel. Okay? You can do it. And it doesn't have to break the bank. Bye, Jackie. And thank you so much for coming too, sweetie pie. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. I didn't even have to ask. I'm going to give a fan pop to y'all. Yes, for hitting the like button. Thank you guys so much. All right. So I'll be out here today on YouTube. I'll be promoting more of my channel by putting more of my shorts up. Okay. So I'll be doing more videos today. You'll see more content being pushed out from me. That's important to me to get to monetization, both super chat monetization as well as AdSense. So I'll be concentrating a little bit more on that area of YouTube while still holding and hosting my cooking cosplay show called Chef Roast and Gag. Okay. And of course, you'll see those videos coming out. I'll be putting out the thumbnails to let you know when I'll be live. And I will be posting a short to give you a hint at what the meal will be. Okay. So thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it a lot. My channel would be nothing without you. So I thank you so much for coming. And I hope you enjoyed Conversations with Dolores. Bye bye.